Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? So tonight, tonight we're gonna react to some meatloaf.
Yes.
And this is for the GREYBEARD.
Yes.
Yeah, this is his Dan request. And do you know Meatloaf?
I mean, if I look at his most popular songs on Spotify, which is what I usually I know that one. Yes.
Oh, remember him from Fight Club?
I know him, Robert
Paulson?
Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson. Yeah. But, and I knew that he was an artist when I watched the movie. I think a friend of mine told me or something. Mm-hmm. But as far as his songs are concerned,
he's a very good singer.
I'm looking at his most popular, and the only one that rings a bell is that one.
I mean, honestly, I've only done like one reaction, and I Would Do Anything for Love. That's just that they used to play that a lot, you know. So
yeah.
I guess even in Mexico.
Yeah. So you've done one Meatloaf reaction.
Yeah, from this album.
Oh,
I think it
cool.
was that song, Bat Outta Hell.
Okay, the title track. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited because I've heard that he's a great singer. I've heard that he's a good musician, like artist.
Oh yeah, very famous. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to see what this will be. And thank you, GREYBEARD, for being a Dan member. As a Dan member, you get a guaranteed song request every month. And we're very grateful to all of those who are on Patreon. At that level, you get access to absolutely everything that we've done.
48 full albums.
And coming.
I just love to say that. Soon 50.
Soon 50, yes.
So yeah,
we get 2 full albums every month. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Okay, let's do it. You took the words right out of my mouth. Hot Summer Night. Bat Outta Hell, 1977.
Nice. Very good year. Very good year. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and...
On a hot summer night, would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses?
Will he offer me his mouth?
Yes.
Will he offer me his teeth?
Yes.
Will he offer me his jaws?
Yes.
Will he offer me his hunger?
Yes.
Again, will he offer me his hunger?
Yes.
And will he starve without me?
Yes.
Then does he love me?
Yes.
Yes.
On a hot summer night, would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses?
Yes.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
It was a hot summer night and the beach was burning. There was fog crawling over the sand. When I listen to your heart, I hear the whole world turning. I see the shooting stars falling through your trembling hands. You were licking your lips and your lipstick shining. I was dying just to ask for a taste. We were lying together in a silver lining by the light of the moon. You know there's not another moment, not another moment, not another moment to waste. Oh, will you hold me
So, what does this remind you of? Like, I have a couple of things that it reminds me of. It's very theatrical. I love it. It's very, like, the whole beginning, I thought that was very well acted, you know?
Yes.
Like out of a movie. And, but the whole, like, the music, it's very theatrical. Like, almost, have you ever seen, and I think, I've not seen it, but have you seen the horror picture show?
Rocky Horror
Picture Show? I think that's how it's gonna sound like. Don't you think?
Maybe. Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think I'm too much like. It's like it sounds like a musical.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what I wanted to say. This sounds like a music, like a rock opera.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. I can see that.
That's what I like
For
envision.
Sure.
And then if you wanna, because I have seen pictures. If you wanna like Google pictures of him from 1977, he looks completely different than in Fight Club, of course.
Oh.
It's 22 years.
Let's see.
See?
Okay.
I mean, it's obviously
Looks about the same.
but I mean he looks
You know?
younger. Look.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
More hair.
and more hair.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I'm loving this song. It's very catchy, very, I could see this being a hit. You know, I don't know if it was, but I could see it being played on the radio. I also liked that beginning part very much. It was very kind of put you in the mood of something dark and like you know.
Vampire.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Interview with the Vampire.
Exactly,
Like,
yes.
Would you give me your blood?
I like the heaviness and then the softer kind of chorus and
I mean,
it's very good.
oh Lord. Oh yeah, I have to turn that off.
But yeah, I'm really liking this very much.
Yeah.
I think I really wasn't sure what to expect with Meatloaf, and this is definitely, I think, softer than I imagined.
Yes, I like if you look at the cover and now that you know like all these covers of these rock bands and metal bands.
Yes.
Did you expected something more like heavy metal? And this is
did.
more like a rock.
Yes.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think the first time that I ever heard Meatloaf, I also expected something more like, yeah, like heavy metal, and this is more just like straight rock.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I really like it, you know.
Me too.
So let's go back a little
Okay.
bit and let's continue.
And then he took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, and I swear it's true. I was just about to say I love you.
Elton John. Reminds me of Elton John.
The words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out.
It reminds me of Elton John.
Oh, yeah.
Does it remind you of Elton John?
I could-
like
yeah.
Elton John sometimes, like when it gets really heavy for Elton John, this is what it sounds like.
Yes.
I mean, this.
Oh, and I swear it's true. I was just about to say I love you. And then it took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, yeah. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I love it.
Nice.
I'm sure, you know, back in the day, people must have like people that were not used to this kind of music, you know, like the parents of the people listening to this, they must have thought, oh, this is so heavy, and it's like
Yeah.
it's so,
It's so noisy.
Yeah, and but yeah, this was great. I would totally do a full album of this. Would you consider?
I would consider
doing a
that
full
too.
album?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know if this is the best, but if you wanna, add a full Meatloaf album to the next raffle,
to the Patreon poll.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I agree. I think this was very easy to kind of sing along to, move along to. I could see a lot of chicks being into this, like, I don't know, guys being able to take their girlfriends to a Meatloaf concert, or
totally. I think this is like a glam thing. That was very. I think the glam music was very popular with women, because it was like Def Leppard.
Yeah. Was that in
Aerosmith.
like the 70s though, or no? Like 1977?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I just found out that Aerosmith is from 1970, their first album. Have you ever heard Dream On?
Yeah. That's their first.
So that is from their first album, 1970. Wow. I thought it was a 90s band. So imagine, so that was considered glam, and I'm sure this as well. It's just rock, but it's not like, it's not heavy metal.
It doesn't have that distortion and the gallop. And
it has more of the piano, it has the clapping, the chorus, the backing vocals. It reminded me a lot of Elton John, this. So I think this was more accessible for the casual listener, or for the maybe somebody who would dabble their toes into rock. And yes, I think this was very successful because it was more towards women.
General public.
and the general public. So because it's not so, there was no guitar solo. It didn't sound frightening or anything. It was still very happy and positive, even though there's like, it's about hell, and so it's like Kiss. Kiss, it's like it's a more show and
than it is
then it's like about heaviness or anything. But great choice. I really liked it.
I agree. I enjoyed this very much. Thank you, Greybeard. And everyone, let us know where we should go with Meatloaf from here. Is there any other tracks from this album that we should check out? If any other album or any other artist that you can think of, any trivia that you want us to know. Do
you think I did the number 6?
I'm pretty sure you did number 6. Yep, Paradise by the Dashboard Light, because it's got the green.
Yeah, that's how we know which one we've done.
When we add it to playlists, it has a green check mark.
It's a good thing. Thank God for that feature, because
yeah, I'm pretty sure
there is not even a track called Bad Outta Hell.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so.
But this was great. Thank you, Greybeard. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. Like I said, leave your trivia or your first time listening to it, or what it reminds you of. What were you doing? Were you in a Camaro with the top down on your way to high school? Let us know. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. Please like, subscribe. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.